I wanted to use my heart-shaped pan again, so I'm gonna make some blondies because it's Friday and I want to bake because I like baking. Right, I'm an artist, you're an artist, we're all artists. It's raining, so my dog is scratching the floor right now.
Don't worry.
300 grams of brown sugar, 1 stick of butter. And while I'm making this, I feel like treating myself to a nice dessert. And my philosophy on eating things that are not the most healthiest is to really eat something made with quality ingredients that you will really truly enjoy. If you're gonna eat something made with care and love. Eat something with good intention. Eat something where the people making it actually are passionate about what they're doing, right? They actually enjoy making what they're doing. It makes a difference. It tastes better. If you eat those packaged confections that you buy in the grocery store that last on the shelf for 6 months with preservatives and everything, and don't get me wrong, like I used to eat those when I was a kid a lot of the times. And did I like them when I was a kid? Yeah, of course. Now I'm at the stage, like if I'm gonna eat a treat, if I'm gonna eat a snack, I want it to be made with great ingredients. And it's a plus when it's made with people that are passionate and care and do things with good intention. Forget the word organic, just food that was alive and food that was grown with care and love. And if it was an animal or a living organism, whether it be a fish, a chicken or something, I would prefer if they have a good life up until the point where humans, we consume them. That's just my philosophy. Cheat meal, passion. It's not what we do, it's the intention behind what we do. We both could be making blondies right now, but I'm actually passionate and want this to be really tasty and putting my love and care into it. And somebody else just could be making it, going through the motions, not really caring, you know, not really putting their all into it. It's gonna taste different. Okay, blind taste test. You might not even be able to taste it, but you'll be able to feel it. Maybe I should add cinnamon. I have so much cinnamon from my cinnamon bun business because I closed it down. I don't know what to do with it. Mix this up, kidding. Cream this butter. Quality organic flour from a good purveyor. And I'm gonna use half all-purpose flour and half semolina flour. Mamma mia, it's used a lot in the Middle East as well as in Italy for pasta, pizza, and it has this nice golden color. I like a nice semolina bread, I've talked about it before. It's made from durum wheat. When you make things with semolina, there's like a nice crunch and it has a nice like yellow color, almost like cornmeal. You see that color? And make the blondies even more blonde. I might dye my hair blonde, like actually. I like baking because it's a form of art and there's definitely a process to it, and I'm all about trusting my intuition and going with the flow and adapting and adjusting. But I noticed that baking, you need to have like a methodology, you need to have a process in place, and there's technique. There's always ways to improve upon the process, but you also have to be aware of the temperature around you, how hot the oven is, the humidity in the air, the mixer that you're using. All these factors influence it. The person who's making it. Example for you, the pizza cook who's been working in the same pizzeria making pizza for 20 years makes better pizza than the manager that haven't made a pizza in a long time, right? Don't you think? Because he's feeling it every single day. All right, it came together. I'm gonna stop it. Now I'm looking for my teaspoon measurement. I can't find my stuff today. So we're gonna add a teaspoon of baking powder, make it fluffy. I think this is a teaspoon. Pink salt, vanilla. I was talking to one of my colleagues today. We started talking a little bit about our passions, and I love to hear people when they're passionate about something. I love connecting with them because when they're passionate about something, their eyes light up and how they're speaking, there's a spark. Then he started talking to me about his favorite wine from like France, Spain, Italy, and talking very specifically about like the regions and what he likes and where he used to buy wine and all this stuff, and you could just see the spark on his face. And actually he was getting a little into it. He was getting with it. Like he was speaking a lot of details. Fortunately for me, I knew a lot of what he was saying because I became a certified sommelier, even though I forgot a lot of things, and I told him, but he was telling me a lot of things and I was like, wow, that's amazing. I'm glad that you're passionate about this, and I like hearing that you're passionate about this, and you do know what you're talking about, and I'm glad that you enjoy this. And I think we all have our unique passions and hobbies, and I think we should feel into that more, right? Because when we talk about that, our energy kicks in and it's a real change, right? It's something that you could feel. You don't want to be around people that are just upset all the time and not passionate about anything, right? Like, oh, what do you like to do? Nothing. Ooh, like, oh, I don't like that Michael did this, just haters, they have no passions themselves. So I blessed this food with positive intention. Thank you. 2 eggs. No matter what your passion is, don't be afraid to share it. Share it with the world because it's special. And just because I studied wine doesn't mean that I'm the only one. And it doesn't even have to be about wine, but just to hear someone light up and speak about something that they're passionate about, I feel attracted to that energy. It's all about attracting one. It's all about becoming that magnetic force and living within our true self, being our true authentic self. And then we're like magnets. If I was going around, people asking, hey Michael, what do you like to do? Nothing. Who do you like? No one. Like, do you want to be around someone that's grumpy? Okay, so no, I don't want that energy. Zaijian. Okay, mix this egg up. Zaijian means 5 in Mandarin. See that? Flour, baking powder, and I forgot, salt. Chocolate chips. That was it. Finito. What in tarnation? Maybe I just made a giant cookie. Should I put spray on the bottom here? Actually, I'm just gonna use a little olive oil. Don't tell anyone. No one will know except Michael. A heart cookie, because you use your heart for everything, okay? Not just on Valentine's Day. Don't waste anything in this house, alright? Always finish your plate. Put that over there. Rubber spatula is my friend. I would say this is a must. I need a rubber spatula, I need a knife, and I need a cutting board. I have to try to eat this in moderation because when I was younger, I would like indulge in too much to give me like such a high, a food high, you know, and escape my feelings and stuff. So I have to learn how to control and not overindulge. Too much of a good thing is a little bit loco, you know, and I know from experience, at least with food. Your passions matter, okay, no matter what they are. And even if I don't understand what they are, how you're saying it, how you're speaking about it, the spark in your eyes, I'll be able to feel it, okay? If someone is not able to appreciate your passion, because when you stop worrying about what other people think and actually own your true self and own your passion, people will catch on. People will be attracted to your light, okay? Don't let others dim your light. This is my heart again. Go in the 350-degree oven around the world, around the world. Oh. Just in my culinary journey, I noticed that whenever you use good ingredients and you're passionate about things, things always come out well for the most part. And I feel like in society, there's a lot of unhealthy products that have so much sugar and they put colors in them and they look really nice and the presentation is good, but it's really not good for you. It's made in some factory and it's just like no concern whether you like it or not. It's just something that looks nice and appealing. And I think the same metaphor can be applied to other aspects of our life. So I'm always a big proponent of treating myself in moderation, and I gotta work on the moderation, with something that's made with quality ingredients and a purveyor that truly cares about what they're making. Seriously. And when you're making things with real ingredients, there's no secrets. You already know what's in it. They're not masking anything with chemicals, sweeteners, anything. You know the ingredients, you read the package, boom, boom, boom. That's what it is. No fake stuff, no hiding. You are what you eat, and it is very clear of day what's inside. So let's be intentional with what we put into our body, with who we surround ourselves with, and in the actions that we take on a daily basis, whether it's me making blondies, whether it's me going to work, whether it's, you know, going to meet my friend. I'm gonna do everything with intention and purpose and passion. I'm all fired up now. Let's go. Let's go. Closing in on my 90th class of boxing since I started last year, so it's a big accomplishment. I'm almost at that 100 mark. So you wouldn't work with a business partner that doesn't actually like your business. You wouldn't get into a relationship with someone just because they look nice and they don't actually like you. Or maybe that happens, but really, does that sound good from like a logical standpoint? Like getting into a relationship with someone where you just like them for how they look, but not actually like who they are. Same thing. So it's got to be the full package. It has to be good ingredients, good intention, recipe for success, recipe for love, recipe for passion. That's how it is. And I think it's developing that discipline to actually enjoy what we have and enjoy what we're eating. And I realized that like a lot of lower vibrational tendencies or habits, it's hard to break free of them because you always want more and more and more. It's like when we're addicted to eating junk food, we want more and more and more to get that high. So why not actually experience the pleasures of life, but be more intentional and conscious to what we're eating in our body, to who we're spending our time with, to what we're doing with our time. It's not about removing all the joys, passions, and desires in our life. It's about being more intentional and more conscious to how we're living our life and thinking about why we're living our life and staying centered and grounded in that why, our own individual why, to keep us from veering off course, because sometimes it's gonna happen, but I fall down, I get back up. I fall down, I get back up. Just don't give up. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. Okay, now we're taking it out. I'm back again for another day. Coffee. With cameras and Instagram and TikTok, you see more of the behind the scenes, but there's actually a behind the scenes of the behind the scenes, which you don't really see. So we don't look like this right when we wake up in the morning, right? We have to put time and attention and care into everything. And I'm not going to show you like behind the scenes because it's my personal life, but you know, just keeping that out there. Not everything you see. There are things that I'm doing, the things that you're doing that we're not aware about, and nor should we. Like there's work, there's hard work to be done behind the scenes. There's discipline behind the scenes. There's effort behind the scenes. Okay, there's positive intention behind the scenes. Anyway, here's my blondie. It smells really good. I think cakes, brownies, and cookies, like, yeah, you can eat them fresh out of the oven, but I like them to sit and rest because I feel like the flavors meld together. Whereas like breads or like cinnamon buns or any type of pastries, I think they're best consumed like right away. Maybe that has to do with cookies, brownies, and cakes. They're a little bit easier to make. And breads, you know, you have to wait. There's yeast involved. It takes a little bit longer. So the things that are easy, you still have to wait to enjoy them. I mean, who am I kidding? I'll eat this straight from the oven too, but I think the flavors really melt together when it rests for a little bit. Take my heart out, and I just went to boxing class today. I'm all fired up. Oh man, all right, a little bit stuck there. Should have put parchment on the bottom. No one knows, no one knows, no one knows. Nice. I feel this has good texture. Mamma mia, look at that. Perfect. Smells nice and caramely too, the vanilla. Thank you for this treat. Thank you for the blessed food. Thank you for the energy that I put into it. Thank you for the joy this is gonna give me. I might have one, I might have two. I'm not gonna eat the whole thing. The semolina flour too gives it a nice texture. Not too sweet. This is very, very tasty. Be a magnet and attract the people, places, and things that resonate with you. If you radiate love and light, then you will attract love and light. Don't worry about what other people are thinking about you. Focus on yourself and watch the world come to you. We don't chase, we attract. Have a great day, have a great weekend. Wish you well. Peace.